This week, we venture deeper into America than we've ever been before. Louisiana, the deep south.
Or maybe you should just go all the way back and then just, I don't know.
And it doesn't take long for us to realize that this place feels completely different than anywhere else we've been so far. From swamp tours.
And look, y'all, first of all, an alligator nest with eggs is the most dangerous thing in the swamps.
To alligators, to local food, van repairs.
It's leaking!
And one of the best free beach campsites we've ever found.
Drive the van
onto a sandy beach.
Which Bob is very, very nervous about.
I might be.
Louisiana keeps surprising us.
So subscribe and follow along because this trip is getting bigger than we ever imagined. And we're gonna need all the support we can get.
We are still in
Louisiana. When I think of Louisiana, I think of the swamp.
And alligators.
And alligators.
Not only do we get to go to the swamp and see alligators, we're staying by a swamp tonight. That's all I'm going to tell you. Let's go. Says Champagne Cajun Swamp Tour. Supposedly this gets really good reviews. The only way for you to harvest host here though is to do a swamp tour. So which is $50 I think?
Well, it's $25 a person.
25 a person, so, which is fine. You always need to buy something at a harvest host anyways, and our goal was to do a swamp tour. So it's a win-win for us. We're in Swamp Town, Louisiana. No, we're not in Swamp Town. I don't even know where we are.
We're outside of Lafayette, but yeah, I don't know what that means. We're gonna just do a loop-de-loop and drive around. He's like, anywhere over here. Do we have any obstructions above us for the Starlink? Or should I move over more or am I good?
I don't know. I wonder if you're meant to park this way or does it matter?
I don't think it matters. I don't think that we're going to have a lot of competition here.
Okay.
I think it's a matter of, are we good? That's a little bit higher up there.
You can do whatever you think is right, Bob.
I was just going to say, let me check the Level Mate Pro that just keeps beeping like crazy and driving me nuts. Unsurprisingly, this is the low side. This corner is low. It slopes up that way to the passenger side like 2 inches. This is pretty good right here.
Okay, all right, good enough.
It's good enough. Live oaks with the Spanish moss in our van just hanging out. Here we are, just parked in the middle of the field, living our best life.
Hey, at least the van works. Now, do we have hot water? No. Do we have propane? No. Do we have a small fix for that? Yes.
Someday we'll have hot water again.
Yeah, Bob actually went to a bunch of stores today trying to fix it. We went to Tractor Supply today. They had the hose, but they didn't have the right fittings.
Yes, and Thor didn't do us any favors either because I think they put the wrong type of hose on. So I'm trying to fix that problem as well.
Okay, we think. Don't hold us accountable. We're just like regular old people with an RV.
But here's the thing though. Trying to find a high pressure propane hose that has the ends that they had on that hose, it's nearly impossible. I did actually find, you're looking for alligators, aren't you?
I sure in the heck am.
So I did find the part online, but again, that's the same problem. Like I gotta order it and have it delivered somewhere, and that's more challenging. And Hillary is totally
distracted. We're right next to the swamp, and I don't know how easy it is for these alligators to crawl up and get us.
Here, I'll live dangerously and walk over here and see. I mean, they're not going to come through all that to try to just snatch us, are they?
So we're back in our bedroom / living room. And the only bummer with doing this is we can't lean against the pillow. Bob gets real mad if I lean against his screen door.
Well, only because it will rip out. We've already had that happen once. I don't need to do it again.
How cool is this? Okay, let me clean up and show you guys. I can't wait to have hot water again. I think he's going to fix it. I don't know. Might be when we get in Texas, because we have a lot planned and not a lot of time, not a lot of downtime for him to just fix it. Alrighty. Bob made waffles for breakfast this morning. That's fun, getting butter and syrup off of the utensils without hot water. What's for dinner, Bob, in Louisiana?
We gotta have jambalaya. So we bought a bag of how do you say that? Something jambalaya.
It says Cajun food starts here, or maybe now, I don't know. The 850's covering it.
Oh, that was underwhelming. Okay.
All right.
Chicken's coming out.
Okay.
Sausage going in. And then we will brown the sausage.
Okay, guys. I was eating salad, so I forgot my camera
Duties.
My camera duties. He already is done with the sausage.
Sausage is browned. So we'll put that back in there. Give it a quick stir. And this has all of our rice and our seasonings and everything that we would need. And then we add in 3 cups of water. Get everything all well mixed.
Excited for this authentic jambalaya? Or is it jambalaya or jambalaya?
It's jambalaya.
Okay. Is it just because it's all jumbled?
It's like a jumbled mess. That's what I'm going with anyway. So that's on.
You think rice cooks that fast?
Oh, it did last night.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What do I know, Bob?
Nothing. So the pressure cooking is now done. We just need to wait 10 more minutes. So I'll turn it off and we'll wait 10 minutes and then we'll be done.
I looked up jambalaya and they said jambalaya is basically Louisiana's version of a one-pot rice dish.
This is a little bit of a Bob hack. I cover the vent and then I release the pressure slowly. Oh, that smells so good. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
You did it, Bob.
I did it. Let us know if you're in the area. You can come have some.
Well, they knew we were in Louisiana. We're not very good at live posting. You did it. You sure did, Bob.
I sure did.
You were right. I'm really impressed with Bob.
Time to eat. Amen.
Take it. We both just got rice.
Not bad.
Very good. Do you love it?
Who doesn't love rice, chicken, sausage, and a bunch of spices? I mean, it's amazing.
Shout out to Silwy, where we get our dishes from. Link down below, but not sponsored.
And why is there no shrimp in there, Hillary? Everyone's going to ask.
I don't love seafood. I definitely don't like shrimp. I'll eat fish every once in a while, but not shrimp.
Could I actually make it better from scratch?
I think you could.
Good morning. Before we head out on our swamp tour today, I'm going to take a look at this window. Remember that rainstorm we got stuck in outside of New Orleans?
Tell what the window is leaking.
Well, today I'm going to take a look at this window and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. Get in here and let me show you what's going on. Okay, so if you guys have this style window, one of the things that I've noticed is this window in particular is when this, see, it gets stuck. Hang on. It takes 2 hands to open. When this window closes, these are still showing, these little like safety indicators, meaning the window's not shut. So one of the fixes is if you kind of lift up on the bottom end of the window, it'll kind of go in a little bit better. Now the window's fully closed, but it still leaked in that rainstorm. And I think what it is because it needs to be pushed up. So if you have this style window, there is a way to take this piece of glass out. First thing is you pop this little plastic piece off, and you can see it's got these little tabs right here. You just pry that out. Then what that allows you to do is squeeze all the way in, and then the window slides and it comes out. And so where this window was leaking is in this bottom seal, and I believe that's because the water's running down the window. The seal isn't engaged on the exterior, and so then the water basically pours inside the van. So what I need to do is figure out a way, force this window to stay up. So I need to find a little piece of plastic or something to shim this, and then I will test it to see if it's watertight.
Good morning, guys. What a fun way to wake up, right? Bob trying to fix the van, but at least this is not a big deal. I mean, the window leaking wasn't fun. I have full confidence he's going to be able to fix this. We're going to be fine. Plus, I don't see any bad weather in our future, at least over the next few days.
I don't really have much in the way of shims in my bag of tricks, but what I'm going to try to do is take some duct tape and basically fold it over until I can make like a little spacer to shove underneath the window to hold it up. I have no idea if that's going to work or hold.
It's just like a short-term fix, I'm assuming.
Well, if it works, it might be a permanent fix.
What? There's no way.
I don't know if there's an option for fixing the window. I don't know if you can buy just a new piece of glass or a new seal. And if you guys have any insight, I would appreciate it. I mean, I know I could take it to the dealership and they can, hold my van hostage for a month while they work on it. But I don't know if that you can see, but I took this Gorilla Tape, tore off a piece about, 4 or 5 inches long, tore it in half, and then folded it on itself to see if I can make these little spacers. I don't know if this is enough, but I'm going to try shoving this into the bottom of the window and holding it up. But we'll test it.
Yeah. Did you want another cup of coffee while I have it out?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm highly caffeinated. Okay, so to give you an idea, I'm holding this with the blade of my screwdriver, and that's how tall it needs to be. You may never be able to open your window again.
What? I have to open my window.
So there's my 2 spacers. What I'm looking for right here is the red indicator is like fully engaged. It doesn't move and it's up. So I'm hoping this bottom seal is now pushed against this exterior piece of glass.
Time for the water test?
Time for the water test. I don't know if I've ever shared this, but we do have an outdoor shower right here in our van. Just push this ring back. So I've got my outdoor shower. I'm gonna soak this window down and hopefully get it to seal. Now you can see right here, that window is up all the way. And I don't know, maybe you can see down inside there? Hopefully that's sealed. I really hope so. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
It's leaking!
Darn it.
You see where the water's coming from? And it just poured. It was 2. You see the 2 spouts? There's 2 leaks where the water is on both sides.
That would kind of make sense because the window is all the way up now. And I was showing them out there that the gasket probably needs to be lower.
So no fixing the window today?
Well, I'm gonna try one more thing. And then we might have to just call it a failure. So I think what's happening when I'm spraying right here, the water's running down this. And you can see like that side of the seal was holding. Yeah. It's the gap this way. This needs to be in tight. Here, let me try one more time. I'm gonna just spray the outside, just like nice and gentle, and see if it works.
Nice and gentle, because that was, I don't know what you were thinking, but you went to town.
I just sprayed right at it. You ready? Test number, are you in there?
I'm in there.
Test number 2.
Ah, done. Tons. This time 4 places. All on the bottom.
Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to get a new window. All right, epic fail. I think we're just gonna have to get a new window. But we've got about, I would say, 40 minutes or so before we need to go check in for the tour.
I would rate this Harvest House 10 out of 10. Location's great. It's quiet. It's beautiful. And you have to do a swamp tour for $50 for 2 people. So, which seems fair.
Real quick, I'm Jim. I'll be your tour guide. 2 favors, y'all. Hands in the boat at all times, that, and don't lean back in the seats too hard. They're plastic, they're great.
Are your hands in the boat, Hillary?
For sure.
You can't be petting the crocodiles.
Won't have a problem doing that.
Or I guess they're alligators, they're not crocodiles.
Yeah.
So every inch between the eyes and the nose represents 1 foot of length for the alligators. So,
According to our awesome guide.
of course, I don't know these facts. I'm just repeating them.
We're a little close.
There's an offspring right here, and then there's another one right over there.
We're going to be in a bayou in a little bit, and I'll show you all the difference between a bayou and a swamp.
All of this is just a floating forest. There's water underneath it.
We're looking for Stella and her baby alligators.
Which he said they're going to be 30 to 50 of them.
30 to 50 baby alligators. What's up, Stella?
Wow.
But that's Stella. We're really close. And we're looking for her babies. Look how close Bob is.
That's crazy. Could like reach out.
I know, right? She has jumped in my boat already.
What?
Yeah, I'll explain that.
I'm sitting back down away from her. He said that she has jumped in his boat before.
Okay, y'all, this is a nest right here. An alligator is a cold-blooded reptile. They don't sit on the eggs. What they do, they'll ball this grass up like this. She built this 5 years ago. Let me start with that. She built this up. She'll put her eggs in here. As the grass is decomposing, that incubates the eggs. If the eggs are 92 degrees on up, it's going to be a male alligator. 82 degrees lower, it's going to be a female. So the temperature determines the sex of the alligator. And she'll have 35 to 50 eggs in here. Most of them will hatch. But at the end of the day, only 3% will make it to an adulthood from other alligators eating. Big blue herons will eat them, and even a largemouth bass will get to them.
Definitely the best swamp tour ever.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's been an hour.
Really? Oh man, I don't want it to be over. This is really relaxing. Oh, we're kind of getting close.
Yeah, we're getting real close.
Wow. A little close for me. Okay, hey guys.
Oh, you look like you're getting up.
Oh, yeah.
He's backing up.
You know, they got 80 teeth in their mouth at any given time. 40 on the top, 40 on the bottom.
Oh,
Oh, he growled.
he was,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. This is fun.
This is very fun, very informative too. I had no idea. I've learned so much.
Me too. Oh, wow.
I don't know if they're trying to tell us to move or what, but they cut a really tight circle in the grass with the lawnmower.
They probably were so annoyed with us being in the middle.
Why are you right there? But anyway,
Okay.
we're gonna move the van.
Oh, shoot. Is that a bee? Oh, gosh.
I don't know what that is, but it flew at me. And then of course, okay.
That was a 10 out of 10 tour. Seriously, I honestly want to book it again. It's so relaxing. And how close we got to the alligators was concerning at times.
Yeah.
He even
it
said
started growling at us.
growling. I had to move.
Yeah. I think the other thing that would be neat too is to come different times of the year. They were talking about different water levels and, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, just that whole life cycle of the swamp.
If you're ever in the area, I'll put exactly where we are right here and come to this tour. They are amazing. The St. John's Restaurant, Louisiana's #1 family style restaurant.
Yeah, shout out to Jerry and Maria for giving us this recommendation.
Yeah. I don't even know if they recommended it.
They just told us they were going to go here, so we stole the idea. Oh, here, hang on.
Oh no.
Closed it.
Bob and I both ordered gumbo. Bob did seafood gumbo, and I did the chicken and sausage gumbo.
Yep.
So we're doing gumbo in Louisiana.
So I got the seafood gumbo, and they have the rice separate, so you can make it as saucy or as thick as you want.
And they gave us potato salad. What? So mine is the chicken and sausage. I also got rice and potato salad.
Oh, that's so good.
So good, right? Okay, you had gumbo in Louisiana.
Seafood gumbo in Louisiana.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
We are gonna go and try, and try being the word, to camp on a beach.
Yeah.
And by camp, I mean drive the van,
Onto a sandy beach.
which Bob is very, very nervous about.
I might be. I don't know if I want to have to call a tow truck to do it, to get us out if we get stuck.
Right? We've seen other vans do it, we've seen other RVs do it, so I think we should be fine, but we're gonna see. And this camera,
What is going on? I think it's broken.
stay tuned. We're driving there right now. We just realized we have not done our lemon yet. We have to find a town under 1,000 people.
All right, here's number
16.
Number 16, which is
Visit a city with 1,000 population.
But here's the problem. Most towns are more than 1,000. So does it have to have the definition town?
No. No. Just an area of 1,000 people or less that live there.
Well, we're driving through middle of nowhere,
But it has to be
Louisiana.
on the map. Like, it has to be named. You don't get to just be like, oh.
Here we are.
Oh my gosh, there's tons of RVs. We just have to make sure the sand's not too soft.
Yeah. Oh, there's dumpsters right here, so that's nice. All right, let's pull up here for a second and do a quick inspection. I want to see where everybody's at. I will say this. Some of the places that we've driven in, like Sedona and stuff like that, way worse.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying yes.
I'm saying we can stay here.
You're saying it's fine.
I didn't say that.
How was the bug situation?
I didn't see one single bug.
Okay.
And then we definitely want to face like that way, the same way everybody else is, because then the wind will blow at you.
I mean, the fact that they got a Class A down here.
Yeah. I was really more worried about turning around more so than...
Yeah. And it seems like it'll be level.
Well, I'm going to try to get up here and cut to the left and then be level.
Yeah, this is for sure a spot.
Let me go look at the ground outside so I can see what we got going on here. Yeah, if I pull forward about 6 feet, it'll be better.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Well, I can't go much more than 6 feet because then I'll be all up in their business. Is that better? Or is that worse?
That's worse. I don't know. You look. I don't know what I'm looking for.
The middle one.
Oh, the middle one was all the way back when you did that.
How's that look?
It's worse.
What do you mean it's worse? It can't get any worse.
Should I just...
No, look it's right in the middle.
It wasn't. It was.
It is.
Well, it wasn't.
We are good. We're staying right here.
Fine.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. This is home for the night.
Hey guys, here's home for the night. It's our last night in Louisiana. There we are. Wow, this is pretty.
It's beautiful. I did not expect this.
Okay, so we are in Grand Chenier. I don't know how to say that. 68 degrees and sunny. The low tonight is 62. So you saw the town that we are in, the Grand Chenier. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's Chenier. That's the town we're in right now, staying on the beach. Guess what the population is?
Hit me with it.
352.
Nice.
Woohoo! So it says it's an unincorporated community in Cameron Parish, Louisiana, United States. Its population is estimated at 352. Its zip code is 70643. I'm screenshotting this to prove it to you, but we are in a population of 352. Done and done.
I think we should do leftovers for dinner. We have so
No.
much.
You didn't fix the propane.
We can eat them cold.
No.
We can have pizza.
Or we can have spaghetti. Or we can have pizza.
Let's do pizza.
Fine.
We need more of this.
Told ya.
I had my doubts that it was going to be this nice.
I know.
But I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I would add this to my list of, hey, we're going back out to the East Coast for the Tampa RV show next year, and I would stop here for a few days.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're in what's called Rutherford Beach. If I'm saying that right, because, you know, I don't always say
I believe it's Rutherford.
Okay, we're in Rutherford Beach. That's where we're actually, the beach we're at. I was looking up like, okay, why are there RVs all over here and why is it allowed? Well, apparently this is one of the very few places in the US where you can legally drive and camp right on the beach for free.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This sand is very hard packed sand, so Bob felt comfortable driving on it. It's considered dispersed camping / boondocking. No assigned sites, just pick your spot. Anyways, just thought I'd tell you where we were in case you want to come here. I'm sure there are some people screaming at the TV, don't tell everybody, it's a hidden gem.
It's not really hidden,
No, we found
but I would say everybody does need to come here. This place is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
Just respect it, don't destroy it.
Yeah, don't destroy it.
Leave nothing but memories.
Yeah, leave nothing but memories. So, yeah, this is our house. This is our place for the night. Like, wow, beachfront. Can I just show you what I'm looking at? Out my door. That, right there. And there's no bugs, and we're in March, in case you're wondering, so.
I would definitely come this time of year. No bugs.
No bugs. What is this?
So I am browning my Italian sausage for our rigatoni and vodka sauce.
Well, what is it gonna be? Spaghetti.
Spaghetti is a noodle, Hillary.
Oh.
This is rigatoni.
Oh. Sorry.
They all get lumped together for some reason here in America, but they're not the same.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
The more you know.
I'm actually really loving the Instapot because you can saute in it and then just throw all of your ingredients in there, add a little water, pressure cook it for a few minutes, and voila, it's done.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Dinner. We have leftover brownies from last night. Woohoo!
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And then it says stir it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, if you have an Instapot, can you send us recipes?
Because I'm running out of ideas.
Yeah. Put them in our comment section.
Get it in there. Look at that.
Good morning from one of the best spots I think we've ever boondocked at, or dry camped. I don't know what people call this, boondock, dry camp. No hookup, free, Louisiana. We did quite a few frees in Louisiana, but this view, we got up, we watched the sunrise, we're having coffee. It's just a glorious day. And we had our windows open last night, slept amazing. You guys gotta come here, and especially in March. This is the month that we're here, at least, because we've heard there can be bugs and mosquitoes. Not a bug in sight. I mean, come on. And we're just a line of RVs. We're towards the front. I'm calling it the front. I say we go take a walk with our coffee on the beach. Okay, just when you think this spot couldn't get any better, it did. We just saw dolphins just sitting here. We tried to catch them for you guys on the footage. I don't know that we did, but there are dolphins. You literally get to sit in a free spot and watch dolphins at the ocean. Like, I don't know about you, but I am completely impressed right now.
Bye, ocean. I'll miss you.
Was this one of your favorite free spots?
I would rank this in the top 3 places that we've boondocked. Hey, hot stuff, you need a ride? We got room in my van.
Yeah, you better come back and get me. Do you have 4 quarters? It's $1. It's $1 to go this way. It's free to go the other way, I read.
What's that?
He's sniffing. He says it's allergies.
I'm hoping it's allergies.
Yeah, exactly.
You colored the last one.
You want to color it?
Yeah, because I remember you didn't do a very good job. I'm just kidding. It's official.
Yep, they can't see it.
I can't hold it any higher.
I could have.
It's official. All right, it's official. We have completed all of the requirements to close out Louisiana and color it in.
Which are?
We stayed in a Class B van.
Yes.
We stayed for free.
Yes.
More than one night.
That was amazing.
And we had lemon moments.
We definitely had too many of those.
Yeah.
So, and I'll just make sure that that's good and dark. Just
Fixing
because
my Mississippi.
You didn't color it very dark.
Okay. I didn't know that was a requirement.
It's not, but
Can
okay.
you guess the next state?
We're going to. Now, technically we're going to Texas, but I don't think we're filming there. We've already filmed there.
Yeah.
This might be just, we're going to just see our son and his new wife, Miranda. But can you guess where we're going next? I don't think it's very hard to guess. We're doing good. I'm excited. Okay. Here comes the ferry.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
It's time to roll.
Okay, see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.